नमस्कार, जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम. Welcome to today's discussion on my theory called planned chaos. So, I welcome people to join in today's discussion and we can take this discussion forward. I can explain in detail why I am in strong conviction with this theory and how it can help you in your life. It affects each and every human being on this planet. So, those who are geopolitically active, those who want to understand the hidden conspiracies being hatched, they must listen to today's discussion. In fact, they must join my discussion table. But unfortunately, the propaganda is so high that it is almost impossible for anybody to, you know, even pay attention to what's going on. And if they do, they don't care because everybody is self-centered and looking for self-gratification. So everybody wants, basically, in a layman's term, everybody wants quick money, easy money, and enjoy all the luxuries and let the world die. They don't care. So this is the attitude of each and everybody, and they're ready to cheat others to gain that thing. Anyway, so before starting this discussion, I want to inform my listeners that it's not about you and me. It's not that I am against somebody. It's that the whole system is designed in such a way that you cannot escape the tyranny. So we have to fight the system. Understand? So the sooner you realize this, the better it will be for you. Otherwise, in life, you will regret that there was nobody to guide you. I had nobody to guide me about all these hidden truths, hidden facts, and by experience and by getting bruises in my life journey, I have learned all these hard lessons the hard way. So I don't want others to suffer. Those who are really interested in, exploring the truth. Otherwise, as most of them follow the propaganda, you are also free to join the propaganda. So, friends, now let me come to my theory called planned chaos. Now, why I call this theory as planned chaos? Why I whatever I have been observing for the geopoliticals, uh, geopolitics going on. If you look at the history, if you look at the geopolitics, everything has been planned in a beautiful and in such a way that we we never realize what's actually going on. Everything is in front of us, but still we are in that illusion that that ev- that everything is in our control. But actually, nothing is in our control. So, and it has been a very planned chaos in a planned way. So now, how do I start with this planned chaos theory? See, I have told you in my earlier discussions that this globalization game is a deliberately planned game. This democracy is a deliberately planned game. So everything has been planned. But I know most of you will dismiss this idea saying, Arey yaar, what are you talking about? You have gone crazy or something. But friends, I'm not crazy. I'm just trying to tell you, if you closely observe it, if you match the timelines, if you connect the dots, if you look at the history, if you look at the system of democracy, of the politicians, of the judiciaries, and all those, whatever you want to call it, whatever the system of the world is governed by, then you will find that none of that makes sense. Because as a citizen of this planet, Earth, we human beings deserve freedom, uh, equality, and respect from each other. Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I will join back. Yeah. Sorry. Uh, I had to. Uh, there was some interruption, so I had to mute my mic. Apologies. So let me then again come straight to the point of this planned chaos. So everything has been planned. This democracy, this globalization, the wars, the First World War, the Second World War, the Third World War, everything has been planned. And whatever we are seeing in front of us has been planned in such a way that we never realize that we actually have been enslaved since a long time. But since we do not carry the memory of our past lives and our ancestral uh, bondage, ancestral knowledge has been affected. So we have lost the transition, and especially the people of Bharatvarsha, the Hindus, because we have been on this planet Earth from the day one. But the problem is uh, uh, with the advent of Abrahamic thought, the Hindus have been totally decimated because this predatory ideologies, Abrahamic ideologies, they never let you, even live. They just kill you. So to escape all those, we had our own knowledge system that everything has been destroyed. So hardly or some decimal percentage of that knowledge remains. And today's generation does not even bother or care to, keep that tradition alive. They're just only interested in uh, pleasing their senses. Anyway, so it was planned in such a way that we never, once there is total chaos, it's difficult for any individual to have a calm and a peaceful mind. So once you have a calm and peaceful mind, then you will start doing meditation. Then you will slowly and slowly realize the difference. You will be able to separate the difference between what is going on the surface and what is going on beneath the surface. So behind this chaos in our life, in the geopolitical sphere, in the political stream, in the social stream, everywhere you see, it has been deliberately planned. Now, let me give you an example. It was deliberately planned that the world wars will be placed, and after the world wars, it was deliberately planned to make US dollar the world currency. And once the US dollar became the world currency, there was no looking back. America kept on gaining powers, and the other countries, the other people, they suffered a lot. There were hardly, and even in within America also, whatever uh, material benefits they got, but spiritually, due to non-existential systems of adhyatmic knowledge, material happiness does not give you that inner satisfaction, that inner happiness. So you see, Americans, even though they enjoy a lot of wealth, power, everything, but the American peoples are always fighting. The whites are fighting with the blacks. Blacks are fighting with the whites. The men are fighting with the women. Women are fighting with the men. Children are fighting with their families. Families are fighting with the children. So socially, there's a lot of chaos within America. And again, it was deliberately planned to keep the Americans busy and occupied with their own internal with and to keep their life as a mess. So it was deliberately planned. Now coming to other countries, especially the third world countries, after looting and doing all those things, we were given democracy. Democracy is a Western concept which does not fit in, especially in the Asian and the Middle Eastern world. But we had to adopt it because the British ruled us through proxy, and there was no choice for Indians, but they had to accept it. Now, on the surface, you will feel that democracy is the best thing to happen, but actually, it is not. And you see the consequences. We were not allowed capitalism, and once the globalists decided in 1990s that globalism is the right way to go forward, India immediately adopted capitalism, globalism, and became prosperous. Till that time, India was suffering. But once that suffering was over, there were other issues created. So it's not that easy to what should be the right way. I am not convinced what is the right word, but suppressed. Yeah. So we were deliberately suppressed. And now, when we have risen, we are also a fractured society. The war between Hindus and Muslims, the war between the rich and the poor, the war between haves and have nots, the centralization of power, everything is in such a way that a common man, a normal human being, feels helpless. He or she is grappled with his own. Anyway, I think so. Today I have gone in the preaching mode. I have left the actual conspiracy behind. I'm trying to uh, act like a preacher, which I should not. So let me come back to my theory. So this has been planned. So now, in short, let me tell you that the uh, virus was a planned chaos. It was very deliberately planned to create chaos through propaganda. I have explained this in my earlier videos. You can watch my 2020 2021 videos. You'll come to know the reality. If they exist, I don't know. YouTube must have deleted those. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, so maybe someday we can talk about it. If I find a good, informed, knowledgeable person, I will talk to him. Let's see then how things goes. After that, this Russia-Ukraine war has been planned, and everywhere the chaos is being generated in Europe, in America, in Latin America, in Africa, and in Asia. Everywhere you see around the world. Now, why this is being created? This is created so that the inflation rises, cost of living rises, everybody suffers, The governments take more control, and slowly, the new world order comes in. The one world government comes in, where the whole world will be under a one government, and that one government will control our lives. And their plan does not end only by controlling. They want only few selected humans to remain on this planet. Rest of them don't deserve to, have their progenies and have the social freedom and everything. They want to take away everything. They want only enslaved humans. So these psychopaths have been planning it for centuries, and their plan keeps on succeeding slowly and slowly and slowly. Only sharp minds, only people with adhyatmic background can figure out what's going on. But unfortunately, they are also not united, and they are lone warriors. So I don't. So they are not able to dent counter. They are not able to create a counter movement against this globalist. So it has been, everything has been planned, and this planning has been to create chaos. So whatever chaos is there is because of these globalists who control the entire world. So if somebody says no, no, Putin is doing this, or Biden is doing that, or Modi is doing, or Jinping is doing that, everything is a drama. Nobody is doing anything. All these people have been creating chaos against its own people. You understand that? Whatever region they control, they are deliberately doing so that they remain in power, and they feed to the one world government. So everything is being done to create the one world government. But all the propaganda, chest thumping, nationalism, jingoism, and all those is to fool the people. And 99.99% people get fooled. And those who are smart, they try to climb up the ladder and be the puppets of this one world government. So the globalists have money power, they have propaganda power. Their cacophony is so strong that it's almost impossible for a person to counter them. How will you fight? The entire media, the entire network, they starts blaming you. If they prove that you are the liar, or you are, um, then what will you do? You can't say prove that because you are alone. So this is the human nature, that when he or she is isolated, or he is alone in minority, the majority, mentally tortures them and finishes them off. So this is the problem of humans since ages. So that tribal instincts are always there. Anyway, so friends, this was my planned chaos theory in short. I have told you that everything has been deliberately planned. The US dollar is about to crash. This is also planned. And central bank digital currencies will be introduced. That has been planned. So future looks bleak. Those who are thinking that digital currency will help them or it's a good thing, they are again fools. But the problem is you cannot call them fools. You cannot point out because they are happy with it. They are happy to be enslaved. They are happy to be living this materialistic life. They are happy to gratify their five senses. They are happy to cheat others. They are happy to kill others. They are happy to torture others. So, what can be done? And they are in power. And those who are suffering do not care. They are ready to suffer. They're ready to get enslaved because they see people around them enslaved. So if a poor man sees a rich man enslaved, he thinks, okay, what's wrong? I should also get enslaved. At least I'll have a better life. I will be a better slave than the rich guy. So this is the attitude, which is not wrong. I don't blame people because those who don't have even the basic stuff, for them, even the basic stuff matters a lot. तो जब जिसको दो रोटी भी नहीं मिलेगी तो उसके लिए रोटी भी एक पकवान के जैसे ही है। वो बेचारा सोचता है कि चलो मैं अच्छे से दो रोटी तो खाऊं, तो वो गुलामी की जिंदगी जीने को तैयार है, वो उस जीवन को जीने के लिए तैयार है। वो मजबूर भी है बेचारा, वो कहाँ वो ये सब समझेगा। और जो लोग समझते हैं, जिनके सब कुछ है, वो सोचते हैं फिर हमारा सब कुछ चला जाएगा, हम क्यों ये सब लड़ाई लड़े। तो वो भी किसी ना किसी की जाके गोद में जाके बैठ जाते हैं। तो इसीलिए आप देखिए कि समाज में कहीं भी आपको शांति नहीं मिलेगी। आप कहीं भी जाएंगे, पैसे वाला इसलिए दुखी है कि कोई उस पे हमला ना कर दे, उसका पैसा ना छीन ले। जो बेचारा निर्धन व्यक्ति है, दोज आर पुअर, दे थिंक कि भाई वी शुड गेट सम मनी, he or she is troubled by the rich people. So the system is has been designed in such a way. That is why always I propose that we should go to the Vedic method, the Vedic ideology. So in the Vedic system, even if you are a rich person, the system was designed in such a way that you could not cheat anybody and you could not loot and torture anybody. Vedic ideology was completely different, but now the Sanatan Dharma has been destroyed. Nobody wants to follow Sanatan Dharma. They are only interested in Adharma and Vidharmis. Either they are scared of the Vidharmis or either they themselves are Adharmis. So this is the only two possibilities of very few dharmic people left. तो मैंने बहुत कोशिश भी की है लोगों को जागरूक करने की, लेकिन जब भी कोई विषय आता है धर्म का तो लोग कन्नी काट के भाग जाते हैं। और हिंदू समाज की तो सबसे बड़ी बुराई है ही धोखेबाजी, कपट, छल कपट, ये करना एक दूसरे के साथ, ये तो पुरानी आदत है। तो इसमें कोई नई बात नहीं है। तो वो मेरे साथ भी ऐसा ही होता रहा है। तो मुझे तो आज तक कोई भी ऐसा हिंदू नहीं मिला जो छल कपट और पीठ में छुरा घोंपता ना हो और अहंकारी ना हो। तो ऐसा ही है। बहुत कोशिश किया मैंने। और आजकल के जो साधु हैं वो भी ऐसे ही हैं, सब बोगस लोग हैं। जो साधु संत मठाधीश जगत गुरु सब जो बन के घूम रहे हैं, सब भी बड़े दुख के साथ कहना पड़ता है सही लोग नहीं है। इनको धर्म की नहीं पड़ी, इनको सिर्फ अपने स्वार्थ, अपने चेले चपाटे, इनकी वाहवाही हो, इनको ये करे, बस ये इसी में लगे रहते। तो क्या करेंगे, अब ऐसा ही है जब धर्म की रक्षा नहीं। तो यही होगा। खैर, तो मैंने आप लोगों को बता दिया, आई हैव टोल्ड यू अबाउट द प्लान्ड chaos theory. So everything has been planned. Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the propaganda trap. Whatever you're saying is being planned. So if you want to really fight them, you have to understand this theory and come out of it. Entire political class, entire judicial class, entire uh, security agencies, whatever you want to call, police, military, army, falana, dhimka, all nonsense. This is all drama. This is all bullshit. Nothing works for you. Nothing works for you. They're all slaves of the system. They all have been trained. They are all fed. They are all nurtured by the system. They will never go against the system. That system is to torture you. They themselves get tortured and they torture others. So if you follow the system, you are a doomed. If you go against the system, you are doomed. You're getting me? So the way out is to create your own force of like-minded people who are ready to take the action, who understand the game. They can take you out, like me. I know, but since I'm alone, I am helpless. But if I have an army of dharmic warriors, I can easily defeat all these people and we can even destroy the system. Rajiv Dikshit ji has given us the path. Rajiv Dikshit ji, within his capacity, did a lot of things. And we should have also done that. Karpatri ji Maharaj, Bhai ji, Hanuman Prasad Poddar ji, Radha Baba ji, all these people have done it. They have actually fought it. So we need to keep on persisting. Unless and until we persist, nothing is going to get achieved. But the problem is you all fall into the trap of the propaganda. Get out of the propaganda, listen to the actual people and trust them, work along with them, update your knowledge, and then you also become a warrior. So, dear friends, I think so. Nobody has joined. There are no comments. So, I will stop my blabbering. It's better to keep quiet. And best wishes. I hope everybody is healthy and fine. Take care. Good night. Shubh Ratri. हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे